Ops. Por onde eu não é isso. Vou pegar aqui. Deixa lá. Que coisa. Essa brisa, cara. Aê. Ui.
This room makes me feel safe. I like this place.
Pera aí, acho. Qual que eu tô mandando mesmo? Tô. Ah, é tá do Rio de Janeiro 4. Bom, fazer o quê? Podia ter voltado com o do São Paulo, mas já foi.
I need to keep away from the electronics.
4. Nossa.
How I miss the time I spent on this land ship.
Deu bom quanto ficou?
Questo posto odora di speranza. Lodosにいると安心できるんですか?
カフェインのおかげです。
25.
Is this place like a disco ray?
大丈夫ですよ。一人でいるのは平気ですから。
Can I do my experiments here? Relax. I won't pull the walls out.
Olha o blusão.
I guess the doors will...
Cerca di mantenere questo posto asciutto. Odio l'odore del legno ammuffito.
Agora?
Like a candy? I still have some. But watch out for cavities.
Ai. Um e 5. Ah, verdade. Vou ter 2%. É o máximo que consegue chegar.
Professor, the fault lines of mountain ranges and trenches are quietly moving beneath our feet. Little by little, they inch us closer to the volcanoes to visit.
Ah, tenho 8. Ah, que bom. Pera aí. Então, pera aí. Já deixa garantido, então. Caramba, agora já foi. É, não, não é ela. Defender. Aqui.
Professor, the fault lines of mountain ranges and trenches are quietly moving beneath our feet. Little by little, they inch us closer to the volcanoes we hope to visit.
130. Ixi, caramba, eu tô sem. Tá. Pera, deixa eu gravar isso aqui primeiro. Lembrar. Tem um só sobrando. Ixi, vou precisar de 8. Oh, não. De mais 7, já tem um. Cadê? Aqui. 75. Caramba, tá ficando bom, hein? Bom, já falta um. Cadê? Nossa. Certo. Agora 3 desses. Oh. Bom, agora é só esperar ter grana level. Oh, ter grana level, porque o chip já tá garantido.
Building a treehouse.
Um 20. Bem, cadê brincar com a Jéssica?
Come here, Commander. This is Jessica. On the line and ready to roll.
Mas esse som?
Professor, the fault lines of mountain ranges and trenches are quietly moving beneath our feet. Little by little, they inch us closer to the volcanoes we hope to visit.
Aí.
Doctor, すみません。この間の任務でまた一人で飛び出してしまいました。
Engraçado que o Doc não tem.
できれば
Tem coreano, mas não tem inglês.
素顔を晒すのはまだ慣れない。すまない。
Beleza, continua. Ian. Ian, italiano, italiano. Mandarim regional? Interessante.
Doctor, would you want for me to compose you a verse? Nay.
Le faide familiari non hanno alcun senso.
Tá bom assim. Vamos lá. I feel weird saying this, but if the heating is still chugging along and the stove's lit too, why does it feel so cold? The bank's not up to something again, are they? I hung them up all night and my socks still ain't dry. Huh? What's that noise? How many times do I have to tell you to shave? Wood, every time you take a sip of water you spill droplets all over the table. What are you on about? I ain't had a drink since I came in. Then where did all this water stain come from? Your jeans just getting old and rickety, just like my brain these days. Like, am I remembering this wrong, or has always been a huge water stain over there? The water pipes rupture. Oh my god, no way my rundown old floorboard can handle all the water damage. Go and unlock the valve, then look for something to catch the water leaking in. I will take care of things upstairs. My poor waist, I can barely even stand up straight. How are things looking up there, Woody? I suggest you to grab a chair and sit down before I tell you. You ain't as spry as you used to be. Spare me the theatrics and just lay it on me. I have seen all by now. It's flooded up to my knees, and all the furniture is ruined. What about my clothes in the wardrobe? Are they okay? Your favorite color is red, right? I hope this is good news. Perfect. The water is on the pipe all rust colored, so I guess all your clothes will be too. So, what the hell were you doing up there all this time? Grabbing all this. Oh, I almost forgot about this box. Where did you find it? Where else? In the wardrobe? Not like you have anywhere else to hide stuff. I also grabbed a few things off your nightstand. Sorry, at least there's no water inside. Now let's take a look. His insurance brush should cover today's damage. Also the deed to the land, the house, and my passbook. Passbook? Why are you still hanging on to that? You know you never touched none of that money. Would you throw it away if you were me? Say, see, you get what I'm talking about, don't you? What he saved up all these years wasn't just the money; it was his conviction too. Sentimental old fool. We're all old fools here, Woody, compared to the fickle future. The pieces of the past we have built up over the years hit that much closer to home. Says you. Look, it's a novel that was sitting on the nightstand too. Ain't been opened for the longest time. The same old cliched love story about a rich girl and some farmer. Why you gotta be so grumpy? I ain't got nothing nice to say. I have got plenty. Like, good luck at the bank tomorrow. You should thank your lucky stars. I have mellowed with age. So, what about you? Any plans for tomorrow? I'm gonna bring Jessica along to have a talk with someone. A talk? Yep, just your normal talk. Eu acho que não. Put the gun, yeah? I have enough to say, old man. I'm listening. What are you so scared of? If you ask me, I'll gentle as they come. So, you wanna chat? Let's chat. You and the bandits out there have been matching up in secret these last few days. How about you share what you talked about? Look of me, old man. I said, you spineless wimp. I give him a good kick, Jessica. Okay. What are you doing? Whip your shoes on my pants? Forget it, Jessica. How's your aim? Not bad, I think. Perfect. Can you try to pull it right between his ears? Sorry. My hand is a bit shaky, but it's not like I hate you with that last one, so you can stop screaming. It's fine. You get a few tries. All right. It was what? It was because they have been short on manpower these days, so they are trying to recruit us. I figured seeing how none of us on the plate can repay our debts anyway, might as well give some folks a chance to dig themselves out. You are talking about converting people to a life of banditry? It's not like I forced them on anything. They were ready to jump ship before I even finished talking. Come on, like I said, what are you fellas so afraid of? Just tell me the truth. Says the man waving a gun in my face. What if you say that pisses you off? Where are those bandits hiding now? How would I know? They are so damn slippery. That's enough, Jessica. Just let it go, man. You can take anything you want from this room, please. Hein? Ah, tá o negócio. Deixa eu falar. Ah, verdade, cadê o negocinho? Cadê? Aqui. Tinha escrito dessa prática. Cadê? Aqui, beleza. Tá bom assim. Deixa eu ver agora. Tinha até esquecido de fazer essa prática depois. Aqui. Mais um. Cadê? Aqui. Quem que eu tinha respondido? Deixa eu ver. Quem não tinha respondido mesmo? Pena que eu... Bom. Oh, volta. Aí. Que? Ops, volta. Não, aqui não. Aqui, aí. Beleza. Aí. Mais esse aqui. E acho que tá bom. Ah, é. Não tem inglês ainda. E... deixa eu falar. Ah, é, tem isso aqui. Maravilha. Tá feito. Propaganda feita. Voltando. Color me surprised. These bunks actually have some pretty nice stuff. Even got some bottles of beer and champagne in the corner. Champanhe? É do banco mesmo. Do you seriously just let them walk away scot-free? I care about is find those missing people. If these bunks wanna leave the plate, that's their call. I am not gonna judge them for it. But I think... Want something to drink? I think I'll pass. Mellow, full body fragrance of hops and a refreshing aftertaste. Where the hell did they get such quality booze? Do banco. Eu achei que ele tinha sacado. My sincere apologies, Helena. Man, after a preliminary review of discussion, we cannot accept the compensation application. The damage to the water pipes in yours is photos clearly man-made. Man-made? Wait, you mean someone messing with us again? Considering your restaurant's revenue liabilities, we have ample reason to believe that you deliberately damaged your own water system to cash out on the insurance plan. You think this is insurance fraud? No, man, we are simply saying it's a reasonable conclusion to make. As long as you can provide professional proof that eliminates the possibility, we'll be able to move on the claim process. How the hell am I supposed to find a judge or a lawyer on this damn plate? It's been ages since they all left. My apologies, but we are simply following procedure. If that's all, then I'd like to assist the next customer. There's a long line behind you. Then, without the money for this passbook. This passbook? Yes, this jogs my memory. You have already applied several times before, but can you prove that you came by this source of income legally? He sent me this passbook along with a letter, but by the time I arrived in Davistown, he already passes away. All his neighbors can attest to that. Do you really expect that to hold up, legally speaking? Just give me back my stuff, I'm leaving. All your belongings are right here. Remember to take them with you, man. Also, may I offer you a little reminder? What is it? Based on the photos you provide, we can only guarantee one thing. The flooding to your restaurant has significantly reduced its value, meaning it's no longer enough to offset your existing debts. If you don't want to enter the compulsory liquidation process, I recommend you consider the following. I have enough. Just keep your trap shut, bastard. Helena? No, she didn't notice us. Why are there so many people here today? What's the bank up to? This is the collection notice I received earlier this morning. It says that I am insolvent and will be declared bankrupt soon. But I have been making my payments. Man, we have been extending your loan term so far, but we are no longer able to grant your leniency. The good news is that after liquidation your existing assets, your remaining balance will be only 2,000 gold certificate, which I'm sure you have no trouble procuring. Please, can you extend it just another 2 months? No, 1 month is enough. Unfortunately, no, we can push it back to even a single day. If we're unable to make our payment, we have no choice to begin the compulsory process. All your property will be confiscated. You will have to leave Davistown within the time allotted, while you continue to pay your debt of roughly 10,000 certs, of course. Failure to do so will result in criminal liability. Well, I can't afford that, whether it's 2 or 10 months. Please, I beg you, just 1 month grace. If you truly have no other options, then please take a look at this. The Pioneer Plan. If you apply now, you'll be able to enjoy a certain amount of loan forgiveness. But I'm already so old. If I went out the frontier, what could I possibly do? Are you in any position to worry about that? Will you continue to carry your debt as a risk of criminal liability and lose the roof over your head? Or would you rather shed some of our debt and start a new life on the frontier? Do you really need to hear my opinion? I'll sign it. Excellent. Please let's head to your right. My colleagues there will help you to sign up. Next customer. What the hell is this? Pois é. If you two are here to discuss business, please get in the line. Oh, if it's Miss Carmen Franca. How are you doing? Have you finished looking over the list? You have got some explaining to do. Why are you forcing people out into barrens? My signing agreement, they can shed a lot of their existing debt and start over without that weight on their backs. Is it the best possible outcome? And what about the list? How are any of these people supposed to be bandits? They're just a bunch of destitute old folks who don't want to be run out of their homes. Once they go bankrupt, their houses no longer belong to them, but rather to us, the creditors. What else would you call it when someone takes advantage of the lack of policy to squat on someone else's property? Is that not a crime? So your so-called law and order is driving out poor people who can pay up? Só que então quem vai comprar? Já que a manutenção da tua energia tá aos cacos. There's nothing so called about it. That is law and order, Miss Franca. Se não tem governo local e o banco é o poder de Estado, então é a lei e a ordem do banco. Insurance Frost? They are declaring you bankrupt? That's why I didn't want to talk about it. I feel like I'm gonna pop a blood vessel. If the bank's proposally depreciating the value of the dinner, how much are they slashing it by? I've been going back and forth with them for a while now, but it seems like they are settling at 50,000 certs. 50 mil certificados. If it's only 50,000, I can lend you the rest 8. Just like you secretly lend money to Leone. Sylvia told you? It's been eating out her appetite, so she told me this morning. Don't worry, Trove. I can keep it a secret. If you want to lend the money, of course, I'd say, but who knows how long it will take you to pay it back, if ever. I don't mind even if you never pay it back. No, stop it. Don't say things like that. I will definitely find a way to return the favor someday. Essa é a Jéssica. Here, when the bank comes to collect, give them this check. Sorry. And why are you apologizing? Is that like you are the one borrowing money? By the way, one other thing. Lonnie was too embarrassed to tell you himself, but he wanted to pass this on. He found out about the money? You silly girl. I told you your secret's safe with me. Why would I tell him? He just wants to treat you to a meal. Seems like Seems like bends, I'm the only thing Woodrow's been tracking. He's got a good catch of foul beasts. Miles and Ben will be there too. Oh, okay then. You don't sound too happy about it. That's because actually I saw a lot of people outside the bank on my way here. They were signing up agreements to head out to the frontier. I asked around and it seems like it's a way of shedding some of their debts. But why did they have to abandon everything and risk their lives to start over in a place with nothing, just for a little bit of debt relief? Can they even survive that ordeal? And last but not least, the main course, garlic crusted full beef with roast potatoes. Whoa, that smells amazing. I'll have this piece. Put it down, Woody. That's for Jessica. You heard her. She's the star of Night Feasts. It's no big deal. I just saw what was going on Davis Town and felt that I couldn't sit back and watch. After the food, I find whatever. Really, I even had some biscuits earlier, so I'm not that hungry. See, she's fine with it. No means no, Benny. This one's for you. Oh, whoa, thank you very much. Tch. What's so funny? Nothing. It's just occurring to me how different you seem compared to when we first met. Yeah, he's been like that for ages. When he first started in town, he really pissed off pretty much everyone in the mines. We all thought that this grumpy, sharp-tongued asshole was here to cause trouble. And what happened after that? Then he met Elena. He really should be thanking her. If he ran for her warmth and willingness to put in a few good words for him with those unlikable fellas. But chat a bit today and you'll find common ground tomorrow. In the end, she's got his more charming side and showed it off to the others. There was even a song going around at that time, probably written by one of her admirers. Do you remember how it goes, Miles? Oh yeah, I almost forgot it. Right, there was that song. I think it's coming back to me. Give us the intro and let's sing it together. Who gave you jerks permission to sing in my restaurant? I wander here alone, not a penny to my name. My hometown's far behind me, miles and miles away. The barrens stretch before me as far as I can see. And who's waiting at the end? Who indeed but she? She spread her arms, spread her heart, showed me that pretty face. And from that moment on, I found my dreams in her embrace. Eita. It is on Avadalena? Who else? If you ask me, the hair it mentions might be a specific place, but rather a broader idea. What's her idea? Maybe she's a home filled with everyone's dreams, Davis Town itself. Hey, that makes sense. Think about it. The second verse talks about her body, right? That's the energy tower. Her hair is a white smoke from it, and her bunny heart must be the plant's furnace. And in that section, fellas that sing with her arms and her embrace. I'm just like some two long railroad tracks embracing everyone here. So many partners carved this piece of land bit by bit with the tools in their hands. It became the place they started their families and business in. And after that, even more youngsters arrived with their dreams and aspirations, following the footsteps of the previous generation and pitching in their youth and passion. She, and only she, is worth of everyone's admiration. I knew it! It all makes sense now. Anyhow, who in the hell was anybody spinning all their hopes and dreams on my body? The engineer had nothing more to say. His eyelids drooped up and his head tilted back slightly. The restaurant's owner words whisking him back to the past. He remembered the soot-stained faces of his co-workers when they went home after a long shift. He remembers how his neighbors would greet him in the morning when he left for work. He remembers the cool and refreshing beer foam escaping from the brim of his glass, and the warmth of his cheeks from the children's kisses. His thoughts are wild and turbulent, but they fill his heart with warmth and comfort. Just like the song he's humming right now, completely tuneless, yet moving nevertheless. And whose weight at the end? Who indeed but she? She spread her arms, she spread her heart, showed me that pretty face, and from that moment on, I found my dreams in her embrace. The others in the room stop what they are doing and makes no other sounds. Only the engineer's voice is allowed to fill the entire restaurant. After a while, the boiler's workhorse voice joins the song, and the restaurant owner begins to hum along softly. Even Woodrow, whose attention had been seized by the food on his plate, cannot help but tap his fingers against his knees to the beat. Only Jessica feels gripped by indescribable unease, as if there is a dark shadow in her heart that will not go away. Beleza. The man who wasn't there.
It's time to go. Are you ready?
Ansel, I'm counting on you now.
Leave it to us.
Panela quente.
I'm headed into the thrust. There we go. Roger, Wilco.
Ah,
Requesting permission to fire. Thrust.
That's it.
that's it.
Hurry up. Even the dead can't save you.
Everyone, follow me.
Logo, por causa da energia 5.
Okay.
I'm listening. Right.
Everyone, follow me.
Ih, tadinho.
Roger, Wilco. Drawing the bead on the target.
Okay.
Ok.
All right then.
Thrust.
Got it.
Oh, sword, pierce the moonlight.
Game over for you.
Ready for action.
Ah, que merda.
I'll do my best. Doctor, I can heal that wound in no time.
Ready to heal.
喧嘩しないでよ。I'm listening. In position, drawing the bead on the target.
Pra cá não vai vir, não?
What are you waiting for? Even the dead can't save you. Mission accomplished.
She spread her arms, spread her heart, showing me that pretty face. And from that moment on, I found my dreams in her embrace. I should remember when you fellas got together to sing that. Back in the day, your voice lit up the entire room. Felt like your singing cleared up the winter fog that year. Always the same song as just now, man? Haha, hardly. They knew all sorts of songs. The miners came from all over, bringing so many songs in so many languages. Does Woodrow also know how to sing? He had much of a talker Whenever we all get together, he just stuff his face, like now. Elena, when are you gonna crack open the bottle of champagne and brought back? Shoot, I really am getting old, huh? Nearly forgot. About Miles, don't worry about him. Said he wants to take a stroll, so he did. Just pop the cork and pour him a glass. We can toast when he comes back. Alright, without further ado. The cork shoots out with a pop. Golden wine and silver foam splash out at the same time. The sweet aroma spreads across the room, and wondrous befoldment sparkles in the eyes of everyone at the table. Here, Jessica, you are the star tonight. So the first guys is for you. Thank you. Next up you Wood. Thanks for helping her talk some sense into that stubborn old burden beast. Don't mention it. This one for Miles, this one for me, and last but not least is you, Leone, for killing us with worry all this time. Okay, I deserve that. To be perfectly honest, I actually, if you got something to say, better wait for Miles. You aren't gonna leave him out like that, are you? Ah yeah, makes sense. The table that had been lively all evening falls quiet, and the spilled champagne sips silent into dark, unseen places. Pass bowls and plates. Excuse me. What is it, Benny? Pass cups and saucers. Actually, there's something I wanted to announce to everyone. I was wondering why you were so quiet today, but I guess you had something brewing. Waiting to snatch the spotlight from your daddy at the dinner table? Benny, why don't you wait for Miles too? Pass empty wine bottles. No, I think it's now the best time. Until it flows over the table's edge and seeps into the floor. Snap. I am leaving. Huh, guess finally got sick of those noisy old farts. Can't you wait for Miles to get back so we can share one last drink before we say goodbye? No, I mean I leave Davistown. Look at this kid getting drunk without touch a drop of champagne. No, I'm practically sober. It's something I have been meaning to get off my chest, but I never got the chance, so I say it now. What's wrong? Why does everyone look like it just started raining? Miles, Ben just said that he wants to leave Davistown. What? How long have you been thinking about this, boy? About a year or so. Last month, Miss Elena from next door came over and said that her daughter in Arofon managed to find a caravan willing to come through here. She said she was planning to go with it to follow her daughter. She asked if I wanted to come. She thought it'd be a waste of my time to stay. No matter how much I learned here, I wouldn't have a place to use any of it. She told me she'd want me to become the next Sylvia. What about your living expenses? Tuition. Where are you gonna live? Don't worry, there are plenty of boarding schools in Arofage willing to provide scholarships so I can study there. Benny, why wait so long to discuss it with us? It's a big decision. You know better than that. I'm sorry, Miles. He ain't asking for our input. Just let us know that the decision he's made. Have you thought of this truth? When the pros and cons? Who knows? This place might pick up once it gets moving again. You can always decide them. I don't wait that long. The only reason we are all willing to stay put and pray things get better is because you remember the good old days. But I don't. This place has been dumped as long as I can remember. My adoptive father worked so hard for this place, throwing away everything else without hesitation. My brothers took his place as a pillar of the family and wanted to join a mercenary group when he came of age to earn money to send back home. Oh, já esqueci de ver. Cadê? Alien Isolation. Pô, não instalou. Ô, tenta chega. Tenta chega, caramba, um pouquinho até. Tem bastante coisa. But a few years later, those people sent his belongings back, with no explanation in the attached letter except a few lines saying they are sorry. There should have been another path for him back then, just like there should be one for me now. Am I wrong? So when are you leaving? Tomorrow. I know I shouldn't have waited this long to tell you, but if I don't say it now, I will never get another chance. Fez bem. The boy glances across the table at his father, mustering the courage to look him in the eyes. He desperately hopes to see anger and resentment. That would make him feel a little less guilty, a little less conflicted. But his father simply hangs his head and remains silent, completely at a loss for words. Leone. It's fine. It'll be alright. It's not a bad idea. You should leave. You deserve it. Elena gives Leone a few pats on the shoulder, but he simply continues to make and repeats a few words of approval, prompting her to shake him a bit harder. It's fine, Elena. It'll be alright. This is how it should be. Then I wish you a safe journey. Take care of yourself, kid. Why it's so damn cold here? I picked up some wood we can burn. Feeling better yet? Judging from how you curled up into a ball, I guess you have never been through anything like this. So how could your folks think you'd make it as a mercenary? Tá falando da Jessica? You decided on yourself, but why did you get in a fight with your family? Oh, there are people you want to protect and problems you want to solve, huh? Sounds pretty ambitious, if you ask me. I'm a bit jealous, to be honest. Most people you see out here in these rooms on the battlefield were pushed here by circumstances, myself included. Driven by poverty, by injustice, by darkness and violence. We often pick up our weapons and harshly open fire, without worrying about what we are aiming at, right? Up until we finally step in the puddle of mud and look down at our footprints, only to realize what we just stepped in was a river of blood. When that happens, I'm sure there's some noble ideal that can keep you from collapsing defeat. Too bad I never found out what it was. I was only in it for the money. My family owes a lot of money. And my little brother, well, he's a damn smart. If he'd been born rich, he'd be at the top of his class. But if he stayed back home, the only fortune he got is as a debt collector. É a Jéssica mesmo. I don't think that contents being in only for the money. You are doing it for your family. That's noble too. Hey, who can say? But for now at least. We are doing just survive. The attack is about to begin. Stop putting alright, Leone. Can I sleep at the dinner tonight? If you want. Poor fella, just look at him. He's just like 7 years ago. What, you guys wanna talk about Carl now? Don't mind me, no need to tiptoe around it. This is already the second time. The second time. Twice now, so why you are avoiding me? You think I can handle it? Carl? Thank you for bringing me here, Jessica. You can head back now. I still don't feel very good about this. I don't think our boss would be happy with how you are always fretting over us. I just can't bear to stand on the sidelines when there's something I can do. So we hope that keep the house so fixed again. But the reason he finally sold his shares was because of you. I know he had to give up what was most precious to him just to keep a roof over my head. But with me gone, he'll finally be free to do what he really wants. In that sense, the house was never the obstacle. It was me and my brother. Do you remember my brother? You are talking about Carl? I have heard you and Lena mention him before. Yeah, we know him as Carl, but over at Black Shoe he went by a code name, Blackplate. Blackplate? Is water under the bridge alone? Why dredge it up now? No point trying to stop him, Miles. Just let him talk. He never brought it up, so we didn't say nothing. But now that he wants to look back, It's our job to let him. I suppose. I didn't ask for this stuff, but in the dead of night, do I really have any control of what pops into my head? The more do it, the more painful it was. The more painful it was, the less it made sense. But Benny figured that all out a long time ago. He was right. Every step Carl took was never really his own choice because I was too stubborn, too arrogant. I ended up ruining everything trying our money, our lives, in our choices. When I was little, there was a miner who'd always complain how nothing was easy anymore when you are middle aged. You run out of energy and can only focus on a few things at a time. So you gotta be smart, gotta keep your eyes on what really matters. Stop being greedy. But when it was my turn to grow old, I just refused to accept it. I grabbed the wrong end of the rope and held on for dear life. Told myself I was a brave warrior, fighting the good fight against the fate itself. And what do I have to show for it? Fought my way into a mouth of debt, fought for a Davistan on its last legs, fought for my eldest to die on the battlefield. My second son saw right through me, so why wouldn't he run the hell anyway? You don't want to know about how much the money means to you. Then tell me how much, because I haven't a damn clue at this point. All I know is that I should have held onto those little hands back then, the hands of my children. I was a damn fool. How could I not see the writing on the walls when I heard that complaint? I should have etched those words into my mind. My dad might be an old fool with the memory of a thief, but I am not. I recognized you the moment I saw you. The emblem on your uniform and your gear is the exact same one I saw on the back with Carl's personal effects. He was a brother. I never realized. Did he never tell you his own name, or did you simply forget all about him? I remember him. I didn't work with him for a very long, but how could I forget? You actually worked with Carl? In Chernobog, we were left together to scout off the strength of the enemy hidden in the ruins. I was there when he was injured. I was so flustered at the time. My mind went completely blank. You were there when he died. You were there when he died. Yes, I was. But you still didn't know his real name. Actually, the time I spent with him was very short. Actually, I was so scared back then that I barely remember a thing. Actually, mercenaries always keep a few secrets close to their hearts that they don't really disclose to others. Actually, there is no actually at all. Jessica knows this very well. I'm sorry. It's alright. That's one of the point I was trying to make. What I want to know is, have you ever seen a silver ring inlaid with diamonds? It belonged to his biological mother, and he always carried it with him, but it wasn't in the bag sent back by our company. If you watched him die, then surely you know what happened to it. Were you the one who took it? If so, give me back my brother's ring. No, I have no idea. I haven't seen him with a ring like that. Maybe it got lost. How could Carl possibly lose that ring? Finally done with the last one. Let's take a look. Oh, numbers 120. With a few strokes on a pen, 120 people have been sent to the front. Nossa! Well, you better keep that pen moving or you'll be next. Sylvia, might get in the lights. I'm going to lie down for a second. $120 people. Sylvia said, and she make her habitually reach up the fundo around her collar. As soon as she feels the familiar ring resting atop her chest, she hastily gives it a squeeze. The ring's unyielding tester jigs into her palm, yet gradually calms her down as well. Just like that embrace 7 years ago. It was so that she couldn't breathe, yet it really placated her sagging tears. Cal, what shall I do? Era 9 do Cal? What else is there for me to do? Since you don't know where it is, head back, Jessica. Thanks for sending me off. Honestly, I'm grateful that you convinced Dad to choose the house. Now, even if I decide to leave, he won't be left with nothing. At the end of the day, those shares did nothing but make him feel a bit better. Not a damn thing. If he ultimately was able to keep the house, would you still have chosen to leave? I don't know. I don't want to be an I don't want to be an obstinate fool, but I don't want to be an ingrate either. Alright, this is goodbye for real, Jessica. Why are you still following me? What do you hope to accomplish? What can you even do at this point? I'm not sure myself. I don't think you should leave this. Please go back already. I'm begging you. You are holding a golden nail in your hand. It's invaluable, but please don't use it to repair paper houses. In the end, no matter how hard you work at it, you'll be left with are a few extra holes. Paper that thin will crumble under its weight anyway. Go back where you belong. The house swatted in silver and gold. Find a place where you can drive that nail in. That's where it truly belongs. So please, don't stop following me, alright? Has Benny gone yet? Yes, Woodrow, I saw him home. Then why aren't you heading back too? I won't be able to fall asleep if I do. I want a little bit of time to myself. What the hell did that brat say to you? Just something very reasonable. It reminded me of it reminded me of a few things. I should have already know. Ever since I was little, helping others was like grabbing a little yellow toy full beast in a crystal clear bathtub. All I had to do was extend my hand and I'd be able to prevent the tube from spilling over. But that's because the faucet, built with the wealth and authority bestowed to me, only dispensed the warmest, clearest water. That's why everything around me always looks so pristine. But as soon as I stepped out from that bathtub, from my family circle, I came to face with reality. Reality is a murky quagmire. When you reach in, you have no idea what will pull out or what will touch. There's no reason for you to agonize over this. To be blunt, nothing you did meant a damn thing to Ben's final decision. I watched the grid go up. He's been full of good ideas since he was little. Great ideas. He really takes after someone I once knew. When he sorts things out in his head, then makes up his mind, he'll set off in a straight line and never look back. He'll clear a path forward, but no way back. Sounds like an extremely determined person, almost irrationally so. Hardly. He was the most rational person I know. The source of all our problems, as well as the solutions, can only be found on the road ahead of us. I'm a bit jealous of people like that. Being that perceptive at a young age must save a lot of you unnecessary detours. Don't ever envy you for that, Jessica. Why do you say that? Because you will end up bald, not a single strength of hair. Thanks for the reassurance.
That was close. I almost... anyway, good thing I managed to pull through in the end. Sorry, Doctor. Please give me a minute. I need to get my emotions under control.
I'll make our day even more exciting. Beleza, vou dar uma acelerada. Nossa, mano, eita, pô. You bet. It is tomorrow afternoon. Of what? First barrel node black ship operated as a land ship. Make a fool of us. Boss? Which boss? Still Cliff, of course. Mind destruction. Uh-oh. Jessica! Na placa. Não, tá, porque agora. Tá batendo na planta? Não, broken. Helena? Rebelião? O que será que tá vendo? Timer. Hã? Hã? Caramba. Matar todos? Busão. Next stop. O que eu fiquei lá vendo aí? Panic Stricken Shop Proprietor. Heróis of Blood. Saques? Caramba. Punks. Ah. For this. É. Eu fui lá, tô quite a bit of the game. Where am I going? Not worth. Cuff links? Pretty good, right? But the last time you saw me choose my hip. So, 3 or 4 years ago? Certo, ok. Ah. Pois é. Other word. These are the bandage of left. Helps one. O que você está? Lado leste. They might as well. Might as well what? Might as well roubar todo mundo. É, saque sem parar. Dentro do banco. Mas antes dele, somente nós. Perfeitos de cavaleiro. Quem? Não é Black Shield, então é outro? Oblige. I revive myself first before Will. Navio chegando? Man, deu assim inside? Já tava? Vamos com esse agora. Disponível. Vendo? Né? What are you doing? Leone? So we went. Não tava dentro. É. There we go. Nossa casa. Que esse barulho? O que eu faço? O que eu faço? O que você faz? Eu falei. Já queimou. Deixa sim. O que eu faço? O que eu faço? O que eu faço? Não. O que você tem? O que você faz? O que tá? O que tem de errado? Black Shield vai cuidar dos criminosos. Screw this up? Não. What was I say? Vamos quase lá. Rumbled if I went to their feet. There was a loud boom. This kind of my was our way. Eita, que taco gigante. Break through the dance fog, the winter night, fourth battle. Eita. Quartel-general da Black Shield. Eita. Após sua jornada de 2 semanas. Mas você vai matar todos os devedores? Os bandidos? Comum, raro. E quanto que esse aqui? E vou ficar falando esse aqui. 20. 30, quer dizer. Acho que ela sobrevive. Mas só que em vez disso. Vou botar ela. I wanna go. Cliff. Black Team 34 member. Oh yeah. My part? Let's pause here for now. Cliff. Presidente do banco. Towing in person. Eu quero ver o próximo. Towing? O que isso quer dizer? Cadê? The Towing. O reboque? Em pessoa? Como assim? The Towing. O reboque em pessoa? Quando? Amanhã é o meu dia? O secretário arranjou. Como você pretende lidar com o povo que participou da última. Olha. Com essas pessoas. Eita. Terminou de baixar o Alien Isolation. Não diz nada. Dormiu. What? Para quê? Vamos ver o Lunch's Arrival. Black Shield bem here, be good. Com vocês. Não é nada bom se o quartel-general tá aí. Sim, é por isso que o banco tá aí. Bingo! You taught us to crack. Yeah, engagement. They have engaged mercenary group like Black Shoe. Sim, é um monte de mercenários que farão o serviço que for pago. Ai, já volto. Achei na cozinha. Ai, ai. Ah, mas eu acho que deu coisa de coisa no passado. Polícia. Então nós somos o mesmo. Vai fazer isso. Continua de manhã. Uma segurança adicional? Aí, ó. Fazer os arranjos. Certo. Veja você amanhã então. Tila. O que você acha, Tila? Uhum. Nós vamos de novo. To be the bad guys. É. E é isso que a Jéssica tem medo. No final, mercenários são mercenários. Eles sujam suas mãos para que precisa manter sua reputação ilibada. Aham. Uma bala? Quem? My boss, Cliff. Em quem é esse? Sério? Sou... então mudou o nome dele, é? Agora eu sou o chefe. Não sei. Lá em Victoria. My bad shot. Mas... What? Ué, o cara saiu? Esqueceu nada. Foi para as minas? Na cabeça. Kindly escorted me out. No. Não é um lugar pra se falar. Three rounds. Nossa. Mas seja rápido. Aham. Sorte deles. Graças a Deus. Ah, tinha noção já. Uhum. Sim. Ainda bem que o Benny foi embora. Bem a tempo, digamos assim. Uhum. That deu por isso. Ah, não tinha um? Vai seguindo ordens. Ah. Ordens, precisa. Seguindo ordens. Paychecks, paychecks. Your paycheck? No, no. I mean, I think he pay you. Ratings, little later, not bribe me. Yes, I just stupid little rich girl who throws money at all her problems. Okay. You. Sombra de dúvidas.
カタパルトお姉さん、出発の時間だって。Good scenery here, Doctor. I'm listening. I have to get serious now. I'm headed into the hay. Aim.
Ah.
Okay.
Ok.
In position.
Ah, ela muda, caramba.
Here I am. Neckized. Target eliminated.
Please hold on.
Gather around me, guys. There we go. Here I am.
bathe in fresh blood.
Awaiting your medication is here. Take it.
That's it. There you are. Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Even the dead can't save you.
You better run away soon.
Take aim. Roger, welcome. Yes, guys. Target eliminated.
Yeah, fine.
Take aim. Gather around me, guys. Sure.
Understood. Gotcha.
Whew. Almost dozed off.
Oh.
First aid box clear.
Doesn't matter to me.
Hurry up. It's game over for you.
In position. Yes, guys.
Don't see any harm in this.
喧嘩しないでよ。
Down you go.
It's safe here.
Ah, boa noite, Darly. Como você tá?
Oh sword, pierce the moonlight that veils the night. Down you go.
Don't be afraid. Heal that wound in no time. Locked on.
I got him.
Roger, welcome. Yes, guys. Target eliminated.
Freeze.
It's
Free.
game over for you.
Ah, beleza. Ah, então fica à vontade. Ai, caramba, já era, bom? Vou ver. Vai, 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 Cruz.
Job.
Down you go.
Hey, catch. Então, eu faço esse stream mais para divulgar o livro que eu escrevi. A capa é o que você está vendo no canto superior direito. Tá disponível nas lojas que tá o que eu deixei que eu deixei na mensagem fixada. Mas tá com um pouquinho de desconto na mas tá com desconto na Amazon. Aí se tiver alguma dúvida ou pergunta, só fala aí, que eu respondo. Why is someone still outside this late? Opa, terminar aqui uma última bocada do sorvete. Jéssica? Why bring you here at this hour, Mills? I have some business here. Let's talk inside, shall we? Não adianta, Jéssica, você não vai conseguir comprar todas as dívidas de todos os devedores porque não é isso que eles querem. Why don't you didn't tell you to keep the door closed at night? This is the people you have been... Ah, só eu, miss. I'm not sure why you have paid us a visit hour. So how may I serve you? Don't chase them out. Chase them out? Who exactly? The resident with death. Don't let Black Shoe drive them out. Who's this coming from, Mr. Cliff? It's from me. Did I hear that right? If it's a joke, I'm not sure I get it. I'm serious. If you need someone to pay off the debts, then I will pay you for them. At least enough to let them stay through winter. Send them to the frontier now is no different from a death sentence. What holds sway in a bank are not the delusion of mercenary, but honest to goodness gold certificates. I have to say, this is a crazy fantasy. I can walk the walk and pay off their debts. I'm sorry, but the bank doesn't have to do your nonsense. I'm Dara Bernie Bradley, the CEO and the largest shareholder of Rating Industries. Então quer dizer que todos os memes em que mostrava que ela é rica Era de verdade mesmo. Brandy Brewer, the CEO and the largest shareholder of Rating Industries. Her views on the spot as soon as she's been speaking. Ever since she joined the Black Shield, she has never once relied on her father or her family to handle any setbacks she faced. This was her one unwavering insistence. She did not want any special limit because of their family land, but she had just unleashed the name of her father, as well as one that sits on their family crest. Brandy, really? You must be quite a big shot then, Miss Jessica Brinley. Spare me the sarcasm, man. Just give me the number. I can't give you the exact figure on the spot, but no matter. Sylvia is here, and she's always been good with numbers. What are you standing here for, Sylvia? Tell her. Miss, she's a child of the Brinley family. It should be paltry sum to her. This is a good idea. Tell her, Sylvia. Currently, everyone's debit in Navistar total to 276 billion certs. 200 milhões de certs. Eita, pô! If you calculate the interest until spring, the month you need to use roughly how much? 28 milhões 450 mil gold certificates. 28 million? I'm afraid for 3 months of peace and stability on the plate, no? I don't know what word, Miss Brinley. I don't have that much on hand right now, but I can make the arrangements. 28 milhões. So if a trust fund Harris can withdraw that much money in one go? Óbvio que não, isso é de dinheiro pra cacete, caramba. I'm learning something new today. I know, Jessica, Sylvia, you are not from Davistown. There's really no need to do this for our sake. Listen, you should just leave. Even if you have enough for this time, could you offer the next one or the one after that? Jessica lips tremble as she fails to let even a single word out. She knows he's not being right, but it's just the facts. The long string of numbers in her account can ensure a carefree lifetime for her, but isn't enough to guarantee even a month's stability for the people of this place. She thinks back to her father's earnest reminder to always act within her means and to weigh the pros and cons before doing so. But she never true and thus has no achievement to her name. Sim, isso é uma grande soma de dinheiro que ela mesma com filha não consegue sacar tudo de uma vez. Sir, are you there? Yes, well, matter. He's here. Is a good time for you to meet? Sir? Yes, I will. Bring him. Velho amigos. Jessica, aren't you supposed to be back from the Black Shield land ship? Helena, is Woodrow back yet? No, he said he went out to see an old friend and isn't back yet. You don't look so good. What's wrong? Did something happen to Woody? No, he must have gone to our land ship to meet the boss. They are old friends, so maybe he can change his mind. The boss Black Shield? He never told me he knew a big shock like that. Doesn't he have helped with him and some other sancta? Foram? That rings a bell, but ain't always locked away in his hour. How did he manage to look? That's not important. What's important is that the three in the photo were all smiles, right? Are you sure Wood went to look for them in the photo? So you do know something about them? I don't know much about Wood's time in the Revolutionary War, and even less about the people in that photo. But back then, it was your boss who made the choice that led to Wood and the other man getting captured by the enemy and locked up in Camp Colus. Ish. Is that an internment camp? You didn't know? Well, it's an interesting story. No official would ever bring it up, so of course you younguns wouldn't know about it. It was a prison of war camp built by the Victorian Army during the Colombian Revolutionary War, and what went on there was appealing. I talk future. Torture? Yeah, for every 10 that went in, only one made it out. So Jessica, who'd ever call someone who left them to rot in a place like that an old friend? Sim. Jessica called the Brown identification document. She suddenly realized that the document color was not just random shade of brown, but the color of dried blood. Ixi. Ou seja, vingança contra o traidor? Sir, are you there? Yeah, what's the matter? He's here, sir. Is a good time for you to meet? Yes, just bring him. May I sit? Of course. We have chairs, Woody. Sorry, got to sitting on the ground these past 2 years. I forgot I can sit on chairs without getting beat up. Outono de 10 anos, Columbia Campus Colos. Ixi. 2 Sanctas. Calling me here, got something to say to me? I figured it would be the one full question for me. No, just one. Why did you back me up 3 years ago? The situation after you left. Once the enemy encircled suddenly tightened around our right flank, I had no choice to abandon the original rescue plan and conserve our forces. You're gonna write it off with just that understatement? You devised a useful plan, sending me as a decoy, and in the end you didn't even screw him. The secretaries compelled me to take responsibility for my man. Don't give me that, with that face like you don't even care. Why are you so upset with my expression, Woody? You have been scrutinizing my face since the moment I stepped in. Since when did Sancta ever need to pay attention to body language? What's going on, Woody? It became a habit after he passed. After all, I ain't no other Sancta in here. When did he die? The document only has one death stamp in here, and the rest aren't even recorded. I couldn't remember the details. Did it have a calendar or a watch? Probably last year? Early spring? No, summer. I saw a pansy outside the barbed wire fence that day. What happened? Peraí, o que tá citando mesmo? Agora do que, man. We have child, Woody. Ah, esse aqui que tá sentado no chão é o Woody. O outro é o Cliff. At first, we were burning hot. He was mumbling non-stop, eyes wide open. He was grabbing my sleeve like a lifeline, like he wanted to tell me something. So I moved closer to make out what he was trying to say. And what was it? Duno didn't hear. He let go of my sleeve, his eyes still open, pupils dilated, pitch black, like they could suck in everything around him. Wood, so why did you come? Então porque você não veio. The man turned his head with a blank stare to the mercenary's gaze. Opa. The black was insensely spread, circulates and rotates as if trying to swallow up everything in the surroundings. As the mercenary faces the other man's glare, he feels as if a hook has extended from out of nowhere, piercing through his ankle and breathless dragging him into that black vortex. So, what do I call you now? Heard you go by a different name. Anything's fine. I was expecting you sooner, Woody. After what happened last night, I had so many things on my plate and so many friends to help out. If you need any help, you can always let me know, be it cash or manpower. Thanks, Cliff, but no thanks. Help is only help when it's on time, but coming from you, it's hours overdue. Right, it's always the best to get things done in a timely manner. So what are you doing here? Can an old friend start with a how do you do? It's not as simple as old friends between us. What made you think we'd be acting like friends when we saw each other again? Then what would rather be treated as? Anything else, really. No need for sarcasm, Woody. I don't even see the point anymore. We are old now. Our hair has gone full white. This past decade, I have seen my friends getting one health problem after another, and being attending funeral after funeral just made one that your life is hard enough. You live so far away, and doubt I will ever see your obituary in the paper, so I came to see you personally. You shouldn't have bothered. I no place for you at my funeral anyhow. That's a real shame, Woody. Didn't we make that pact to speak at each other's funerals all those years ago? I'm sure plenty of others would be happy for you to speak at theirs, but mine, just forget about it. I hope you are not thinking I'm a fan of funerals. I only attend it because it's my old buddies, the coffins. And where do you sit? Among the friends and family? Apparently, unless their relatives ask me to, I usually stand back and watch the whole thing from a distance. Why? Afraid you can't bear the pain? Pain is a relative private experience for the other races. My best guess is that we can only deal with it on our own. Enough playing like we are old friends, alright? I will put it bluntly for you. I buried him on the hillside behind the pole camp. Have you ever visited him? No. I haven't all the time. You haven't changed a bit. So why would you go look for him? It's my fault. I asked him to. What? You? I thought on account of their past friendship, maybe my boss could be more lenient on everyone here. Tolinha. How could he be so naive, Jessica? Would he? I forget it. Now that it's come to this, I don't need to hide from you. I'm planning to leave this place and head to the frontier. You too? Yeah, my regulars are all getting sent off one after the other, and only us old folks are left. What's the point of keeping the dinner open? Besides, just look at the holes in my walls. After last night's fighting, I don't have meat to patch them up anymore. I have so much here in this place, and enough is enough. Sorry, I'm sorry. What are you apologizing for, Jessica? Because I didn't do anything, nothing at all. I'm sorry. I really am. Don't blame yourself. You are the last person who should be doing that. You are an outsider, and the blade was on its last legs. Just get back to your friends. You have your own life to live. No need to work yourself to the bone on our account. And Jack will give him back them. Take it back. But that's the only thing I can do for you. Take it. When do you plan to leave, Helena? Not too soon, Maricon. Still have to say my proper goodbyes, after all. Jessica shuts the restaurant door behind her and sends a daze on the doorstep. The check ballot up in her fist. She suddenly lets loose a kick on a pile of snow by the road, sprinkling flakes of white down onto her head and wetting her hair. Some land on her forehead, cooling her burning heat. She retrieves a tape recorder from her bag and begins to rewind it, playing back the record she has heard so many times. But you are just a naive little hairless. What can you even do? This thought filled her mind as she walked slowly back towards the giant black ship. Anyone hear that? Save us! Those Sarkas suddenly cleared out the plate. Many people are dead, and the rest of us are in the basement of Swift Hall. Bzzz. We tried to contact Longinius Garrison, but no one replied, no one at all. I don't care who it is, but if you can hear me this message, please help us. You are our only hope. Why did I even want to be a mercenary? I can't save other people's lives or even their livelihoods. Por isso que você é mercenário, minha filha. Não. É justamente por isso que você é uma mercenária que não consegue salvar. Where have you been all day, Jessica? You're going to get in touch. It's nothing. I went for a walk. What happened? Captain, I really have no idea why we are doing this mission. Did you see something? I saw our colleagues evicting devastated residents from their homes and put them on convoys bound to the frontier. Huh? Hey, Teacher Pat, now's not the time to be staring at your communicator. Did you even hear what she said? I did, and I have news even more absurd than that. Orders from above. You'll be in charge of security at the bank. We'll have to stand watch 24/7. It's up to us to figure out our shift rotation. What? Work security for the bank? Correct. Huh. This is so goddamn ridiculous. Jessica, you...
With hard work, even an idiot can get the job
With hard
done.
work, even you can get the jobs done. $50. Vamos ver de novo. Tentar. Ou senão eu vou com força total. Didn't be here so early? There's nobody outside the bank right now. I have some meat candy, if that's perk you up. Absolutely, but I don't think that's going to do the trick. Oh, here, should start. Give me a good pinch. Tch. Ow! Now let's get to work. Rise and shine, my friend. Hey, I talk to you. Sorry about that, Franca. Alright, listen up. The bank has a total of 4 exits. Beanie, take your 4 people with you and guard the rear door. Roger. Copper plate, you and coins will head to the garage door. Roger. Everyone else come with me. Come with the 3 of us and stay at the front door. Will you people be out here all day? Yes, we will, but we are simply handling some business and don't tend to interfere your daily affairs. Handling business? A few days ago, I signed my partnering agreement right here. That's the last bit of business I will be handling. Who are you? I should at least fill out their customer service review. Will. This bullet. Were you the one who asked Jessica to bring it? Found it in an antique shop in Victoria a few years back. No wonder you searched all over the camp but couldn't find it back then. By the looks of it, it's like one of the officers secretly brought the gun into Victoria. And now that the gun is missing, that bullet is a last artifact he left behind. I warned the fella do not engrave all that flowery nonsense on it. In any case, why did you hold onto the bullet yourself? Because you are the one who should have it, not me. What? Your ghost finally catch up to you? We were friends once, at least. I can't say I'm happy things ended up like this. And do those feelings of guilt and sorrow do you any good? What are you after, Woody? Call your man back and stop driving out the residents. If Black Shoe pulls out, the government just going to hire some other mercenaries. It won't change the outcome. I heard you easily had the option to turn down the commission. Am I wrong? Despite its name, at the end of the day, Black Shoe Worldwide is still based in Colombia. We don't have the right to refuse a job from the government. I see, so if you have to tuck your tail between your legs like a normal person from time to time. Times have changed. As far as the Colombian government is concerned, soldiers like us means nothing to compare to the geniuses in 3 months. Tell me, Bosman, what does Black Shoes tend to gain this contact between the bank and the government? This is a long-term arrangement, Woody. The government has a job for us, so we follow orders and get paid. Beyond that, I don't particularly care, nor am I allowed to care. I remember back in Laterano, you'd always tell me all sorts of things, from minor tension between different groups to massive conflict between countries, and you always put it in the context of how much the people would suffer. That was a long time ago. I can hardly remember at this point, but I do, clear as day. You told me this on our way from the library to the students' dorms. The strong protect themselves, but the truly great protect others. So why is that now, after you have seen these people with your own eyes, you can say you don't care because you are not allowed to? We have both got old, Woody, but there's a limit on how many things you can care about. True enough, but even so, there's ain't that many things worth caring about. Everything that's left, that's what's important. Maybe I can't protect everyone on the plate anymore with these wicked old bonds. But the people around me, I'd give my life for them. I swear, if any of them get hurt because you got involved, then so help me God, I will return this bullet to you in one piece. I still hope it doesn't come to that. Captain, more and more people are showing up. Do we need to set up a blockade? We are not at the point yet. We don't know what the crowd tensions are, and acting harsh will make it harder to keep things under control. If dialogue is an option, I like to negotiate with the organizer first. But from what I can tell, people have been trickling this morning. I don't think they are organized. Nobody's armored, so I'm not too worried about it coming to violence. But not worried. After all, the pressure is coming from the crowd in front of us, but from what's behind us. The two of them turned their heads and looked back at the bank's bright and pristine glass doors and windows. The sturdiness of the windows blocks out the darkness from the outside, as well as the cold and melting snow. But no matter how transparent the glass panels are, the warmth and brightness inside will never spill out past the door. Captain, take a look at her. Helena. Most of them have already signed a partner agreement, so what are they all doing gathering out there? What are you worried about? Those aren't toys the Black Steel people are holding, you know. Good grief, and I turned the TV on to watch the special New Year's interview. I can't imagine what the government going to talk about this year. Isn't it the same old song and dance no matter how they try to spin it? Hello everyone, first I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year on behalf of everyone on the broadcasting team. During this program, we will be interviewing the governor and asking a variety of questions on the issues our citizens are most concerned about. I'm glad you could just to the governor. Hello there. Just as a routine reminder for our interview, this program was pre-filmed in September and the situation may have changed since the time of recording. Please keep this in mind. Puta que pariu. You only have the scientists perched up in 3 months to blame for that, because they still have worked out a way to get a messenger out of Colombia in a single day. Huh. Helena, it's so cold there. Why are you... I appreciate the trough, but I ain't budging an inch. I know that you have your issues with the bank. If you have any demands, I might be able to pass them along for you. Don't need to be so uptight, Captain Liscarm. Most of us here are already signed a partner contract and will be leaving with the next convoy. As for what we want, there's nothing left. We are sick and tired of these stupid games and we are not going to do it anymore. Then what's the point of you coming here? To take a look at what? Ever since our lives, I always thought that when you say goodbye to something that's been with you for a long time, you take a one good long last look. So far, I took a good long look at my dinner, at the money plant, and every last place here on display. And today, on the first day of the new year, I am here to take a good long look at the culprit that's making me say goodbye to everything I have ever known. Miss Lena, I love to remind you of this fact, but you voluntarily signed every one of those montage agreements yourself. You're right, I sure did. We walked this path together, but you also pushed us down to it. Nonsense. Take that ultimate for example. I seem to recall his business taking a march at the back, and no one else would provide a loan. We are gracious enough to lend him 40,000 certs. Right, at first it was just a 40,000, not too massive, but not pocket change either. Our want was to pay off as soon as I could. Boa noite, Terius. Boa noite, Terius. Como está? Bom, momento de propaganda. Eu faço a stream para divulgar o livro que eu escrevi. A capa dele é o que você está vendo no canto superior direito. Ele está disponível nas lojas que eu deixei na mensagem fixada, mas se só que também está disponível na Amazon com pequeno com um descontinho. Se tiver alguma dúvida, é só perguntar. Voltando para a leitura, right? Caramba. Eu também tô bem. Tô lendo aqui a história. Mas em inglês mesmo. Mas em inglês mesmo, só para mais rápido. But then you people said I had no properly planned out my investment and liabilities. You said I should pay everything off in one lump sum along with the interest. You gave me preferential installment rates and told me to use the leftover money to buy our other financial products. Right. What lending me was 40,000, but what it took from me was my store, my house, my car, even my whole family. We all believe your propaganda and lies at first. You said you'd make your lives profitable and help us to achieve a better future, but where do us customers sit at the table of our so-called better future? Right, we were fools blinded by our greed and short-sightedness. We always the little extra something out for life, so we snapped at the bait. But why did we do that? Why was every last person on this plate so desperate, so eager to bite into their life-threatening hook, like a school of hungry fiends? Is it really our fault, or has the well been poisoned the whole time? Boa pergunta. Acho que a fonte foi envenenada durante esse tempo todo. Miss Liskar, please have these people vacated within 10 minutes. Make it quick. Jessica, find a way to call up Mr. Cliff. Hurry. On it. No good, I can't get through at all. Keep trying. No? Sorry, Captain, I need to tell him what happened here, face to face. Then hurry. Now then, Helena, Jessica's going to report speech to Overland in just a little while. You ever give any thought to your own future? I have always wanted to start a secret company of my own. Would you take out a loan for it? I would gladly if I had to, because that's my dream. Then you better be darn well be careful. That sack of cash only represents the future. It ain't gonna take you there. That's a painful lesson the guys you are protecting taught us firsthand. They are liars and thieves. They tamper with the street signs. They turn around and laugh at us hurtling down dangerous roads in the dark of the night. I understand, I really do. Mas é sempre do tipo, eu estou seguindo ordens. Agora let's dive straight into the key issues. As we all know, there are still a number of areas in the transitional phase between frontier settlement and fully developed some. Most of the settlements in the region are pioneer plate with decades of story in their own core industries, but don't yet meet the standard to be considered nomadic cities, correct? It's just as you say. I have heard that the state government is currently grappling with the question how to dispose of these plates. Nomadic cities are an important strategic resource, so I cannot agree with your use the word dispose. Providing assistance to these traditional areas and their residents has become one of the most important items on our desk. For example, additional investment tax exemptions, school admission discounts, and low interest loans. All of these policies are designed to benefit the people living in just those situations. Bem, não. Não é bem isso que eu tô sendo. Manager. Federal Outreach Agreement. The one sent by the state government that allows to mobilize private armed force in case of emergency. But hurry up. Don't in there calking. Logo vamos usar a força bruta. Para dispensar todo mundo. Decades ago, our forefathers came here to Colombian customs officials asked about their dreams. Later, when development of the plate was booming, you encouraged us to stride forward towards a brighter tomorrow, saying that all of Colombia wanted to hear our enthusiasm. But now that we are destitute, sickly, and worthless, you are slamming the door in our faces. That's not how it works. We'll holler, we'll shout, and we'll roar. So it's best prick your ears and listen. We cry out for a blizzard, and a might storm comes. Push it out in the wild with hardly a crumb, far, far away from the lands where we have grown, searching for new lands, new soil to call home. Mais uma canção. About these low interest loans, did I catch you on the back foot? How unusual. Normally you'd be bombarding me with questions. To be honest, I think this is a rather tough question and hope that you will answer truthfully. Some believe that providing a deferment on the interest is simply using tax money to subsidize the local economy, which is not only a waste of money but also dampen the enthusiasm of the residents and promotes laziness over self-reliance. Speaking from the state's perspective, we have identified specific places where something similar can be observed, but we must also extend an appeal to our other citizens. Please show patience and wait for our project in the transitional zones to fully come fruition. I implore you to have faith that our local residents aren't lazy, but simply need time to rediscover how to use their legs to walk again. The day they are strong enough to cast aside their crutches, they will repay our Colombian brothers and sisters back in full, with their hearts all full of gratitude for our generosity. Opa! E aí, Farinas? Já tô em casa, dog. Já tô em casa, dog. Acho que Acho que dizer, já tô em casa daqui a pouco. Found it. Go and close the windows. Now the curtain is time to stay away from doors and windows. What are they doing outside? Singing? The plow trunches, the hammer strikes through. With our own two hands, there's nothing we can do. Ever since the day we were born, a heavy burden we have always worn. Your 10 minutes are up. Seeing how they still refuse to vacate the premises, we have to resort to more forceful measures. Sorry, man, but we can't do that. We shouldn't let those sorts of things get in our partnership. If you cease on negligence your duties, then I can only regret to inform you that your team is now under my direct command. Who the hell do you think you are? The agreement to reclaim this plate was jointly signed by the local government, the bank, and Black Shield. There are clauses within it stating the Black Shield personnel must obey our commands and mobilize in case of extraordinary circumstances. Tu lê toda a história de Arknights? Sim, eu li a maior parte delas. Se eu não leio durante a live, pelo menos eu leio quando tô offline. This is authorization let's send at the time of the signing. Please take a look. You don't have the authority to override our actions, man. No, it says right here in those unsafe terms. I do have that authority. Now, Mrs. Carm, do it. I apologize, but I have to kindly refuse. What? Are you refusing not a money request from a small bank, but direct order from the government? Don't forget, Black Shield is only what it is today because of the trust that Colombian has poured into it. But trust is easily broken. Even a tiny breach is enough to tear down everything that's been built up. Ha! Do it. Do not make me repeat myself. We are the ones who starve. We are the ones who die. For a new and empty check, we pay the final price. We are not in that future. My, oh my, oh my. Goodbye, my sweet home. A good long goodbye. Now far, far away from the lands where we have grown. Still searching for new lands, new soil to call home. Eu paguei todos os giros da loja do evento. Agora eu pego todo o dinheiro. Todo o dinheiro da loja do evento. Agora eu pego todo o dinheiro. Sim, pega todo o dinheiro da loja do evento também. Man, it makes no difference how many times you say it. I am not going to open fire. Let me say this again. I will not open fire, nor will I allow any of my squad members to do so. My job is simply to ensure that nobody breaks in the bank and threatens your precious lives. And as far as I can tell, these people pose no threat to you, and merely wish to say goodbye. My sincerest condolences if your fragile heart is wounded by this. After all, parting is always such sweet sorrow. Is that right? Listen, everyone, nobody is allowed to move without my direct order. Roger. 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 Now, turn around, man. This is what it really means to sing. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Essa é a franca. E vamos lá. Só tô com a Jessica Alter com de level mais alto.
Why can't everyone try to get along? Good scenery here, Doctor. Gather around me, guys.
Então não sei que vai vir. Não vai vir primeiras coisas.
Yeah, fine.
I've arrived.
In position, requesting permission to fire. Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple. Ready to heal.
Eu aqui, eu aqui.
There we go.
Got it.
Não sei se defesa alta, mas vou deixar assim.
Get serious now.
Oh, sword.
will get us. Target eliminated.
Ó, eu vou deixar aqui.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Little Apple. Quem vai ficar circulando? Start às vezes 25 energy, mas perde 1 de energia a cada 5 segundos. Quando não tá bloqueado, usa atacante que dá physical damage. Eita! Só espero que. Só espero que o pessoal só sobreviva.
Down you go.
I'll do my best.
Ai, coitada.
Please give me instructions.
E. Tchauzinho. Sim, Ô, louco, conseguiu as 6 estrelas que nem eu. Gostou dela? Ah, sim, eu consegui pegar ela ontem.
Hurry up. It's game over for you.
First aid box is clear.
Gostou dela?
Down you go.
6 estrelas novo 6 estrelas novo é sempre bom.
In position. Cosmic mission of fire.
Como tá imaginando.
So many weaknesses.
I'm listening. Here I
Cara, mas eu acho que vai voltar DPS.
Okay. Oh, sword, pierce the moonlight that veils the night.
Deixa aqui do lado. Pena que o Papo Caru não vai sobreviver por muito tempo.
Doctor, please come to your senses. There you are.
Tá aguentando bem.
Awaiting your clear.
In position. Cosmic mission of fire.
Caramba!
I will follow your order.
僕からここにいるからね。
Got it.
Sure.
Got it.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
Freeze.
Acho que a outra é uma tanque do tipo. É o tipo mais ofensiva, só que ela tem boas habilidades que garantem bem a sobrevivência dela. Ai. The vast lands of the frontiers you have considerable potential for development, and we earnestly invite everyone whose talents have not yet been put to their best use to join us out there. But for those who remain steadfastly committed to their hometowns, we have been preparing a redevelopment plan. And what is this plan exactly? For certain places that have not been beating industrial benchmarks, we have thought up redevelopment plans to give them a brand new image. The high-tech industries attracted by the state government will make use of these valuable plates to expand their cutting-edge business. What is that news? I'm sure all the residents of those places can wait to see the bright new future that awaits them. Imagina! We already have concrete plans for a number of them, including base, wood, that horse in Davistown. I wonder if anyone in the ocean is turning in from any of these places. I'm sure it'd be best news they have it all year. Na verdade, estão exposando todos os residentes só pra aproveitar a placa. Mr. Cliff, you wouldn't believe how excited I am to see the splendor of Fort Baron with my own eyes. You are too kind. It's our honor to work with a company like yours. If at all possible, I would like to continue our partnership across other business ventures out in the frontier. I was just thinking the same thing. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, and I hope that never changes. After all, towing is a long process, and we might not be parting ways until the snow melts in the spring. De gelo. O Woodrow foi embora? Too soon, if you ask me. A true pity. Sir, please, let me in. I have something urgent to report. If you ever need anything, my door is always open. Please open the door, sir. It's an emergency. I'm begging you. Sound like you have urgent matter to attend to. Give me just some minutes. What are you doing here, Jessica? Who gave you permission to come yelling and bang my door? My apologies, sir, but the contents of Jessica's report are in fact urgent. Out with them. That man over there. May I use your restroom? Go ahead. Okay, aquele homem ali. Now, why that was so important that you had come run to me? The bank is trying to leverage their deal with the government to make us open fire on a civilian crowd. And did you do it? I can't say what happened after I left, but no. There is no way we there's no way we obey that order. Alright, I understand. You can leave now. What are we going to do about the residents? That's none of your business. But can you at least... If you still don't get it, I will spell it out for you. It's none of your business. And it's none of mine either. Será que ela... Acho que a Jéssica realmente está começando a compreender o que quer dizer ser mercenária. Are you serious? Then what is your business? The massive kickback you are getting from the bank, the extrajudicial privilege that the military grants to you, or is the feeling that you get when you trample people beneath your feet? The feeling of being superior to others. Cliff narrowed his eyes, scanning the now unfamiliar mercenary before him from head to toe. Woohoo! I'm in my 90s, Jessica. It makes more than that to get me excited. Why then? What do you get from surrounding yourself with these people? How can I not have suspicions? The way I see it, you have thrown away almost all of your humanity. And for what? Humanity is a word that means less and less to me as I get older. Black Shield is a private military company, and I am the boss. What do I need pretty words for? To put it another way, Jessica, if those are the things you value so much, what are you doing here? I remember what your father once told me, that you want to resolve conflicts and protect others. That's right. In that case, why not become a police officer, a judge, or a peacekeeper? And if all that else fails, you could at least become a soldier to protect your family and country, right? But you chose mercenary, a job that uses forces for money, a job that's inseparable from death and violence, a job that's devoid of glory or honor. And I know you are not short on cash either, so I ask you again, Jessica. What are you even doing here? If you haven't figured it out yet, then I can always give you my answer, because I have one. Ambition, for the sake of my own ambitions, to prove that I know less than my brothers and sisters, to prove that I'm not a mediocre strain on my family. That's why I'm here. Not bad, I like seeing that clarity and self-awareness. So don't stand there and criticize the way I could do my business. Your father also an excellent businessman, and his daughter, you do well to learn from him. No need to be more mature, more rational, less you need to be more mature, more rational, less emotional. Secretary, escort her out. From now on, never let her in again, no matter what. Decades ago, you sat back and watched your friends get taken captive. Decades later, you are doing the same thing as the people are being driven from their homes. If that's what you call mature, rational, and never had choice, then I'd rather stay naive my entire life. I'd rather remain a mediocre fool. Please leave, Miss Rinley. Don't touch me. I can live on my own. I see you have taken care of your business. That's right. However, I did hear some bad news. Some very unfortunate news. You subordinates gave my people an order to open fire at the entrance of the bank. Without asking, without permission. And why is that a problem? You have authorization from the government, and you provide us that thing. When an emergency situation arises that requires force, I don't see why it's necessary to report our every move to you, line by line. You can rest assured that our people will show restraint, but during emergencies, our own needs must come first. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. This is very bad news, but not for me, for you. Surely you jest. Nobody can go over my head, command my troops. If you want us to coexist in harmony going forward, you'd best remember those words. Have you finished sorting the batch of documents? I'm going through them right now. I have them readily short. I just saw a repossession document. Leone Teremi just recently sold his shares. But this blank contract I prepared for him showed up in a pile of documents dating back more than a decade. It's not that it's not just one document. Many of them have been misplaced and don't have any signatures on them. They weren't misplaced, they were prepared in advance. But 10 years ago, many of these people hadn't even set foot in the bank yet. Sylvia, we have a professional actuarial system. Our concern has never been collect a bit of interest in the loans. We have always had our eyes on the prize, and that never changed. Everything here. That is what you told me before. True, you aren't a part of the inner circle, so it's understandable that you'd be out of the loop. All the more reason to work harder and rise through the ranks. But given the current situation, I think you make full use of the opportunity you have before you. Woody, where did you go? What happened to your arm? Push my luck a little, and they finally put me in my place. Elena, if I were to leave this town, would you come with me? What did that guy say to you? Nothing. Just prove it once and for all that he's still a good-for-nothing bastard. But that good-for-nothing bastard is the reason you left Lateran without a second thought. First set foot on Colombian soil, and enjoying a war that took nearly everything from you. The ideals he painted back were so mesmerizing, so tempting. To be a hero, to lead our people to end the war, to build a new paradise beyond Laterano. You know how it's for young youths with their heads in the clouds, always following whoever shows the most confidence when peddling their dreams. I know, Woody, I know, but I ain't even saying you were tricked. I'm just saying you don't have to be ashamed of your past. It don't matter. Ai, meu Deus, que typo, meu. It doesn't matter, não é? It don't matter. Caramba, meu. It doesn't matter where your journey started because it brought you here. Those mistakes made you who you are. Sure, you can look back every now and then, but don't you ever regret it. Helena, care for a dance, Woody? I can teach you. When I was 18, some awkward fella taught me these steps. It was a complete fool. Truth and truth. But that didn't stop me from loving the dance. Actually, I already know how to dance. Oh, how come I never knew that? Since when? Since I was little. And of course you didn't know. I never told you. Where did you learn? On my way back to the dorms. Wanna give me a go then? It'd be my pleasure, man. Why did you just walk away when you got the order to vacate them? When you are disobeying orders, might as well go all the way. What a drama queen. Ah, caramba. What a drama queen. Even the squad that showed up later could tell you were staying behind to make sure it didn't get out of hand. So how's your forehead doing? Did expect our own people to wear kid gloves with a crowd but show no mercy to their co-workers? Huh? I'm fine, just a scratch. And at the end of the day, we were the first to disobey orders. I didn't know what to do at the point either, so I just went back to the basics. Make sure that nobody got hurt. Well, it did again. Again, good job, teacher Spat. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to tell you all day, but never got the chance. Happy New Year! Let me check. Sorry, it's already past midnight. Yeah, so what? I suppose it's not important. Maybe it just sucks that I was the one to say it first. Happy New Year! The heavy iron door shuts tightly, and the mechanism springs into place with the sound of a dual collision, sealing off the smell of ink coming from within, an intoxicating smell. With just one whiff, people will start to have wondrous disillusions. All their desires can be at their fingertips, and all their regrets can be made right. What do you really want, and what do you regret, Sylvia? Top of your class again? Golly, how did someone like me give birth to a kid as smart as you? I could be more proud of you, Sylvia. Are you serious, Sylvia? That's the best financial in all of Columbia. Goodness gracious, I can't believe my daughter actually made it. I'm so proud of you, really. I can't say it enough. Será que foi até por algum tempo? Sylvie, are you sure you want to work in a bank back home? You know, I don't want my position to get in the way of what you want. Especially with a decision as important as this one. I'm so proud of you, my daughter. Até como será que durou isso? Cough. So you can always find another job. I will be fine. No matter what you do, your mom will always be proud of you, even when I'm no longer here. You're my pride and joy, forever and always. Mom, I hope you always be proud of me. It is a magical matter that can even twist the threads of time. Within it, a teeny infant picks up a kite that will not take flight for decades, and a sickly old man sees the honeyed candy he longed for when he was 3. Nobody can resist its temptation.
I was very impressed by everyone's performance.
O que será que eu vou fazer?
Fantastic.
Ai, caramba, nossa. 10h20 já. Ah, bem, vou preparar. Ah, bem. Vou continuar com a história amanhã. Agora é preparar pra dormir. Agora preparar as coisas pra dormir. Ué. Ah, eu esqueci disso. Bom, mesmo que eu estiver no level já vai estar pronto pra deixar a escalator no E2. Cadê ela? Aqui. 69.
Professor, the fault lines of mountain ranges
Oh,
and
não é isso.
trenches are quietly moving beneath our feet. Little by little, they inch us closer to the volcanoes we...
While you were out, I tried to sort the documents on your desk for you.
Bom, vou continuar com a história mais amanhã. Bom, vou continuar com a história amanhã. Por isso, obrigado por comparecerem. Se interessar pelo livro, se interessar pelo livro, comprem que eu ficarei feliz. E se tiverem qualquer dúvida sobre o livro ou sobre os heróis que eu coloquei nesse livro, só perguntar nas redes sociais que eu... Só perguntar no Twitter ou só perguntar no Twitter ou no Instagram que eu responderei. E, sem mais delongas, até amanhã.